on, Jexie. Come on, Jexie. Alright guys, so as you can see for the first meal, it is absolutely going down. So I got a quarter pound of brisket. I got 1 sausage link, which is pretty big. I got some pepper jack cheese. I got some pickles, and then I'm trying out something really new, but I heard some really good things about it, and this is cauliflower rice. I just discovered this at Target, and it looks absolutely delicious. I actually just had some right now, and it tastes really good. It tastes just like rice. Also, since this is the first meal of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and take my biotin. I'll take biotin just because it's pretty much a hair, skin, and hair, skin, and nail health. I take this Amazing Green. This is pretty much a multivitamin, just another source to try to get as many micronutrients in as possible. That is key. You guys hear me preach about it all the time. I know I sound like a broken record. But I also just got this. This is from the same company, Amazing Greens. This is a antioxidant. When I was ordering this, I saw this and decided, hey, I might as well pick some up. So anyways, you can get these at Thrive Market. If you guys haven't heard about Thrive Market, I have talked about it before. Go check out the video. I forgot which one it was. Maybe I'll link in the description below, or just go check out. I'll leave Thrive Market's link in the description below. Thrive Market is really cool. Whether you're doing paleo, keto, vegan, whatever you're doing, it kind of just has categories. Type in that category diet that you typically do, and it'll give you all the foods that you're able to eat. So I take this with some water, mix it up, and that's pretty much my first meal of the day, guys. Make sure I get my vitamins, make sure I have a big meal, but it's going down, man. So we're gonna dig in and we're gonna eat. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be having questions about this rice cauliflower. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. Again, I've never seen it in Target, and so when I saw it, I had to get it. But let me just break down the macros for you guys, because that cauliflower rice was amazing, really good. So it has 3 servings. And it's for each serving, it's 4 grams of carbs, but 2 grams fiber. So only really net carbs of 2 grams. And there's 3 servings, so that means a total bag of this cauliflower rice is only 6 grams of net carbs. That is absolutely amazing. Gonna let my food go down. I'm gonna answer some questions. I've been getting a lot of questions on Snapchat and Instagram, especially about some particular topics that I want to talk to you guys about. Yo, okay, so I've been getting a lot of messages on my Instagram, guys. Let me fix this camera angle. Sorry about that. Getting a lot of messages on my Instagram asking me if I saw MARC LOBINER'S latest video. He talked about keto lowering your testosterone, and so I watched it and clicked on a couple of links that he's like backing up that claim. And at the end of the day, I guarantee it, the drop is very minimal, to the point where it shouldn't make or break your decision whether to try keto or decide if keto is not for you. But I like at the end what he said, you know, not every diet is gonna work for everybody. And again, guys, you know I preach that a lot. Just because keto worked for me and it worked for a lot of other people doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. I mean, there's a lot of people in this fitness industry that do, if it fits your macros, and they look phenomenal. Now, again, you do see those people that, you know, just look ridiculous, and you know they're not natural. But not to take anything away from them, and again, not to get sidetracked, let's stay on this topic. To sum it all up, do I believe it? Sure. Is it gonna stop me from doing the keto diet? No. Is it gonna stop me? Do I think I'm like losing testosterone? No, I don't think I am. As you guys may or may not know this, if you're watching this last series that I've been doing, Keto Gains, I've been getting stronger and I've been doing the keto diet. Isaiah's getting stronger, he's not doing the keto diet. So I mean, we're both making gains, we're both getting stronger, and we're both hitting new PRs. So that said, take it for a grain of salt. And then one thing that did bother me about what he said, again, I don't know MARC LOBINER, I'm sure he's a good guy, I've never met him, but I didn't like the fact that he was saying, you know, these people that are trying to get you keto to do keto are trying to sell products and sell this and that. Coming from MARC LOBINER, when like I hardly watch any of his videos, unless I think I only watch MARC LOBINER's videos when it's like a controversial topic, because he likes to dive into controversial stuff.
And he's saying they're just trying to sell you shit, so don't believe in them. And there's like all these like pop-ups, like try this, try that. That's why I tell people to try my carb shake after a workout, you know, with all his supplements behind him. So I'm just like, come on, bro. You're gonna talk crap about someone, or talk about crap about people that are trying to sell things, and you're like the king of like trying to sell things. So, you know, that kind of was like, come on, bro. But I'm sure he's a good guy. I'm sure he knows his stuff. But to sum it all up, sure, I believe it. But it's not going to stop me from doing keto, and it probably shouldn't stop you. But the only way to know for sure is to try it, guys. Try keto. If it works for you, then great. If it doesn't, then do it if it's your macros. I mean, it's pretty simple, guys. It's not rocket science. You don't need to like dive into all this stuff and do all this and that and that and that. You know, you've seen all those memes. You don't need to get all crazy with it. Just try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's it. Just want to dive in that topic real quick. And I hope that answered a lot of your questions, because I know a lot of people were DMing me about Mark's video. All right, guys. So we just got back from Chili's. We picked up some Chili's to go. What I ended up getting was, man, this is a little steak. I got a 6-ounce steak with some asparagus and let's see, and a salad. House salad with some avocado, as you guys can see. Take these croutons out. I'm not going to eat the croutons, and I'm not going to eat these onions because I hate onions. And I got 2 little things of ranch. So I'm going to have this little light meal. This is not too much. And the steak is only a 6-ounce, so it's not that big, as you guys can see. This is meal number 2. Asparagus, guys. Asparagus is really key on the keto diet. It's one of the best vegetables, the best greens you can have. The carbs are almost nothing, calories are almost nothing. And it's really, really good. So, I'm gonna tear this up. See you after this. All right, and Crystal and the little baby got some chicken crispers, corn, fries, and a bag of chips and queso.
Salsa.
For my little baby.
This
little
is
baby.
salsa, babe.
Oh, what did I say?
Queso.
Okay, I mean, yeah,
Queso
salsa.
sounds good though.
I got a pretty good question on my Snapchat, and it's so good I kind of want to put it on the vlog. So it said, Logan, when you feel like doing intermittent fasting on keto, does that mess up pretty much your carbs because you're having so many carbs in a short period amount of time? So say you're doing intermittent fasting, say you're gonna like let's say you're gonna do 1 meal a day, and so you're gonna have all your 30 carbs, 30 grams or 5% of carbs in that 1 meal. Will that kick you out of ketosis or kick you out of keto? No, I don't think it will, because if you're eating the correct carbs, you should be okay. Greens, asparagus, broccoli, spinach. You're getting your carbs from avocados. If you're eating those, I think you'll be okay. But if you're gonna go and you're gonna have like Rice Krispie, or they'll have something that's like just pretty much pure sugar, but it's still under 30 grams of carbs, most likely, yes, you're gonna get knocked out of ketosis. So if you eat the correct carbs, you will be okay. But if you're gonna go and eat something like really sweet, and that's just gonna be your like, I don't know, your snack or your 30 grams for the day, it will knock you out of ketosis. So I hope that answers your question. And forgot to tell you guys, I ended up getting a Starbucks coffee, iced coffee with heavy whipping cream and 4 pumps of sugar-free cinnamon dolce. I don't know what I'm thinking. All right, so here's a good one, and this one's actually been very popular on a lot of other keto channels. And what's the difference between paleo and keto? So paleo, guys, is more of like people who want to eat like their ancestors did before all this processed manufacturing and all this sugar crap, what was made. If it wasn't around when your ancestors were around, they're not going to eat it. So like cereal, chocolate bars, anything processed meats and stuff like that, they're not going to eat it. Everything's like, grass fed, just things from the earth. But that doesn't mean that it's keto, guys. I will say a paleo diet is good. It's kind of like if someone who wants to do the keto diet and they kind of want like a step before they take the next step to keto, I think paleo is great, because a lot of it is a lot of high fat meals, but you do eat carbs, guys. Your energy source does come from carbs. You are eating bread, I believe. You're eating wheats. I'm not exactly sure the exact carbs that you're getting, but you are eating carbs. enough to knock you out of ketosis. So it's definitely a diet that will work for some people, but it's not keto. Keto, guys, is strictly, you know, high fats, moderate protein, absolutely like no carbs. And the carbs that, you know, when I say no carbs, I mean you're not trying to go get your carbs. Like, you're not over here, I'm gonna get this bread, I'm gonna get this. No, you're eating vegetables, you're eating avocados, you're eating nuts, and those things have carbs in them already. So you're not like out looking for carbs. It's just like the things that you should be eating on the keto diet have a little bit of carbs, and at the end of the day, it's going to be 5% of your total calories. So they are really different, guys. I don't want people to think that the keto diet and the paleo diet are the same. They're kind of built somewhat the same. The only difference is the paleo diet is going to have a little more carbs, enough to where you'll never get in ketosis. You'll constantly get knocked out. You might be getting there, and then a meal you'll have like enough carbs to definitely knock you out. Like, I don't know what the percentage breakdowns of a paleo are, if there even is a percentage breakdown, but I just know that I think the energy source of that diet is glucose, and the energy source of a keto diet is ketones, fats. So that's the big difference, guys. I hope that kind of answers your question. This is going to be the last meal of the night. What I'm having is 1 serving of Brazilian nuts, 1 serving of pumpkin seeds. I'm also going to have this classic almond butter, Justin's classic almond butter, which I love, and then I'm going to have 2 scoops of keto meal right here. And that's pretty much going to wrap up tonight's food. I'm really not that hungry. I'm honestly forcing this down. The reason why I'm forcing it down, because I know I need to eat, but man, I'm just not really hungry. I don't have much of an appetite. All right, so there is, hold on, got 2 scoops. 2 scoops get you huge, bro. Boom, there we go. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I just haven't really been hungry lately. I don't know what it is. Like they say, when you do the keto diet correctly, you really don't get hungry. So, like I said, I'm not forcing this down where it's like, oh, I'm miserable, but I'm just not really hungry. But I'm gonna get my calories in, because as you guys know, I am still doing my power building program, and it's obviously you have to eat. If you want to grow, you have to eat. Just because you're doing the keto diet and doesn't mean that you don't have to eat to build muscle. You still need to eat. Pretty much gonna down this pretty quick. And if you guys haven't tried Brazilian nuts, I definitely recommend you try these. These are really good, but be very careful, because this right here, it looks like it's a little bit, but it's actually a lot. Or 1 serving, you know, it can add up really quickly. I definitely say if you're gonna eat Brazilian nuts or pumpkin seeds or anything that's like nut related, make sure you get it weighed, or make sure you weigh before you eat it. Don't eat it straight out of the bag, because you'll always underestimate. I promise you guys. If you're just picking one, like, oh, I think I have like 1 serving, dude, trust me, you're gonna have like more like 2 or 3 servings. So make sure you weigh your food first. So cheers, mate. So that's going to be in the video. If you guys did like this full day of eating, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And guys, so I know this is probably an old feature for YouTube, but hit that little bell, guys. Hit that little bell right there so you're notified anytime I come out with a new video. Anytime I upload, you guys get that notification, and boom, you can click on it and see my video right away. So make sure you hit that little bell. And that's going to be it. As always, I love you guys. Peace. Oh yeah, spread love, not hate.